All right, so we are live. I am Tim Springer, aka Coach Springer. I'm very excited for this opportunity. As you can see from the headline, we're going to teach you basically how to get 300 leaders in 3 months. I've got a great friend with me, someone I consider a mentor, someone I definitely consider a leader who has led me through not only my basketball journey, but also now through my business and leadership journey as well. Mr. Raymond Briggs is here with us. Ray, go ahead and say hi.
Hi, how you doing, Tim?
Good, good, good. So I want to make this short and sweet. I know sometimes we end up watching it, getting on these Google Hangouts, and it's like a 2, 3 hour long process, and ain't nobody got time for that. So we're gonna try to keep this to 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and really be effective in what we're teaching. Ray here has done something amazing in that he's pretty much put close to 300 leaders within his organization, and I think the process within it is phenomenal. I think it's a simple process that can be very duplicatable, and I've seen the duplication work even within my own program. And I think it's relative whether it be business or any other organization you're putting in. So I want to really just take the back seat right now. I want to give Ray the steering wheel, and I want to let him drive us into how it takes. What does it take to get 300 leaders in 3 months? Go ahead, Ray.
All right, absolutely. Like I said again, I'm excited to be here to connect with Tim, and really just for everybody that's here, just kind of plugging in. And really, the whole purpose of us putting this together is comes from our background. Those of you that know me, I'm a basketball coach here in Texas. I've been in sports my entire life. And one thing, the closest thing I tell people is the closest thing I've ever found to the passion and love and drive that I have for playing competitive sports has been in the business world, has been in the entrepreneurial industry. Okay, so it's been very exciting to be able to connect with people like Tim, to be able to connect with many other leaders within this industry of being an entrepreneur that has just really enhanced, the things I've been able to attract into my life and the people I've been able to connect with, and more importantly, the teams that I've been able to build by connecting with other leaders. Okay, so what I want to do, like I said, our whole intent here is for us to basically lay out some basic foundation, fundamental aspects that it takes to be able to attract leaders into your network, leaders into your circle, influence around you that's going to allow people to want to be attracted to you. Because at the end of the day, when we're talking about in business, okay, or in whatever it is that you're doing, you want to experience growth. All right. So again, I'm excited to be able to share this information with you guys. Like I said, this is going to be short. I'm a real nuts and bolts type person, so I'm going to hit basically the three main keys that really allowed me to be able to grow not only an offline network of over 300 people, but also an online network of over 300 people, because the skills that it takes to make it work are very transferable. Does that make sense? Tim, are you still hearing me here?
Yeah, I'm still in here just fine. Oliver, we see that you just jumped on. Do us a favor, bud. Just make sure you mute your line just so we don't have any extra noise. Some people are able to hear us and speak back, some are, but we just want to make sure that when Ray's teaching, there's no distractions out of that. And that's for everybody that's on the Hangout. But other than that, Ray, we're ready to rock. I'm excited.
All right, all right. So again, like I said, I'm a real nuts and bolts person. So what I'm going to do here, what we're going to do here in this short 5 to 7 minute time frame is basically lay out some basic fundamental things that you can implement into whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, I don't care if it's home-based business, entrepreneurial efforts, offline business, online business. We're specifically working together in both industries, Tim and myself. So basically, what I want to do is I'll outline these three steps for you. Okay, so anytime we're talking about leadership, leadership has many different components, many different skills that allow it to manifest itself. Okay, now what I want everybody to understand is whatever industry that you're specifically involved in, okay, is really where your ability to develop your leadership and have influence comes into play. Okay, so I'm going to keep this specific in this conversation to the home-based business industry. Okay, myself, to give you a little background. Okay, I'm originally from Kansas. I've been in Texas here for the last 12 years, and 9 years ago I started a youth nonprofit club basketball program that uses basketball to teach life skills and create educational opportunities beyond high school. Okay, so I started that 8 years ago here in Texas, not knowing anybody, not having any relationships with anybody down here, just kind of starting as I graduated from college and was able to grow it into an organization now that's one of the top programs here in the state. All right. Now, there's certain leadership attributes that I applied in that allowed me to be able to grow it to where it's at. Now, when I started transitioning to being able to do that, there were certain entrepreneurial skills that I had to have. And when I started wanting to grow an online business for my home-based business, okay, I understood that I could not do it by myself. All right. So inside of this industry of being in the home-based industry, people got to understand this first and foremost. In order to be a professional, you have to study professionals. Okay, you can't be, have aspirations of wanting to be an NBA player and all you're watching are CYO, elementary school basketball players. That's who you're learning from. You have to be able to draw from resources greater than yourself. And it's a humbling thing that a lot of people don't want to do, but many people that don't understand about leadership is that in order to be a great leader, you have to be a follower. Okay, you have to know how to follow. You have to be able to see somebody that's produced a result that you're looking for and be able to humble yourself enough to discipline yourself to do the daily things that it takes to get the results that those people have gotten. Okay, and it starts with understanding your industry. All right, so within the home-based industry, okay, there's a bunch of different ways you can go about creating and building an income. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is you cannot do it by yourself. Okay, you cannot do it by yourself. One of the best things that one of my mentors shared with me, and this is really when I was working offline and I was able to grow a network of over 85 people inside of a year. She shares with me, she said, when you understand that individuals grow and teams explode and you work from that concept, okay, you're going to be able to bring and attract people into your circle. All right, so here's the steps I want to lay out for you. The skills that it takes for you to be able to attract leaders into your circle initially starts with your mindset. All right. I remember I was having a conversation with a real good friend of mine, Chris Wright, and when we initially connected, when we started talking, we were both involved in this home-based business industry. Okay, we have both produced certain levels of success, and we were just connecting in a conversation because he was producing results, I was producing results, and we were attracted to each other. That's where it starts. You got to be looking to surround yourself with people that are producing results that are greater than the results that you produce, and it cannot be from an envy standpoint. Okay. All right, and I'm saying that because so many people are looking for, okay, I want to earn this income level, I want to get to this goal, I want to hit this position, I want to hit this rank, and I have all these wants. When the reality of it is, you have to be able to give more in value to get the things you want back. So how do you do that? All right, you do it by building connections. You do it by building relationships with other leaders. Okay, again, you cannot do it by yourself. I'm a huge social media person. I love connecting through social media. There's different ways you can, you can advertise, you can post ads, you can blog, you can do articles, you can do videos. There's a bunch of different things you can do. But the foundations of this industry, when you're talking about attracting leaders, you have to be able to build a relationship with leaders. Okay, and the more you associate yourself, whether people are seeing you engaged in conversations with leaders on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or Google or various other sources, whatever it is that you're using, okay, the more they see your name, your face, your profile, your picture, your content engaged with those other leaders, it's going to put a certain attraction around you that's going to, when you're in conversation with other people, that's going to allow them to want to step up. All right, so identifying a leader. A leader is always somebody that's going to take action. All right, it's going to take action. So when you're out talking or you're following up with a lead or you're prospecting or you're doing cold calling or whatever source it is that you've chose to attract your leads, okay, you got to understand people who are leaders are people who take action. All right, you begging people to look at your opportunity, what I'm saying, getting mad when people go and maybe sign up with somebody else instead of signing up with you in a certain deal or whatnot, you can't concern yourself with those things. You got to be able to engage in conversations with people where you're talking about an industry that you're knowledgeable of. Okay, you know what is working. You know, okay, this works, that works. You have to market. You have to understand that you are trying to create a result, which is, a sale. And a sale is all based on how many eyes you're getting on a certain presentation. So there's certain conversations you're going to have with people that's going to let you know, okay, this is a person that's a leader. This is somebody that I want to engage in, in a continued conversation with and build a relationship with, whether it's in that moment, whether it's the next day, the next week, or maybe 2 or 3 months down the line. And when you do that in a consistent basis, you operate from the mindset of, I am looking for leaders. I am looking for a person that's going to take that first step. I'm looking for somebody that I didn't have to beg to click on a link. Somebody have to beg to meet me in a follow-up at this specific time, okay, on this specific day, right? And not when it was necessarily convenient just for you, all right? And when you operate from that mindset and you're thinking about leaders, all right, then it's different from how you want to market and approach to somebody that may be a new or struggling person within, marketing or your home-based business or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so I hope you guys are kind of understand. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but I'm really, really passionate about understanding, one, the mindset of understanding of what you're going after. I'm going to attract a leader, so my mind has to be operating in a different aspect. So I have to be the person that I'm trying to attract. All right, it's ultimately what it comes down to. And I remember when I first when I made the transition from doing some offline marketing to online marketing. I knew nothing about. My background is in sports. I love talking with people. I love connecting with people. I'm a high energy person. I love engaging and just network with people, just talking, seeing what people have going on and whatnot. And when I came online, I didn't know anybody. All right. Now I had done some offline network marketing. I started in the industry back in 2005, and when I came online, I was like, okay, I've already talked to all my friends and family. I've already, followed up with all my old teammates, right? I've even, reached out to all my old basketball coaches, people I went to high school with. All right, I'm tired of running in those same circles trying to talk to those same people. And when I came online, I understood that there's over 3 billion people on the internet. And I had the breakthrough of understanding the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that are coming online looking for ways to generate an income from home, looking for ways to scale out whatever business that they're already doing, looking for ways to get the information and resources they need to get to whatever goals and dreams they have. I was like, man, it just blew my mind. So what was interesting as I started building these relationships with people and looking for leaders, looking for people who were talking in the language that I was looking for, all right? And I started finding and identifying those people. I was able to start growing from just myself and 2 other people to a group of 10, all right? And then we start connecting and doing some action steps I'm going to give you here at the end of this, that really allowed us to grow from 10 to like 25 to 30. And then I met another couple leaders who already understood the concept of team building and was already building a team within themselves. And then he comes over, we go from 25, 30 to 150. And you start seeing duplication because leaders understand that individuals grow and teams explode. And when you can connect with other leaders and you can humble yourself enough to surround yourself with people that are producing the result that you are looking for, not the one that people are talking about, not thinking that you can get something for nothing, not thinking that you can just plug in and not play and get some stats, right? Okay, I could put the jersey on, I can get the headband, I can get the shoes and everything, but I don't want to play and I want to average, and I don't want to shoot, but I want to average 20 points a game. Okay, it doesn't work that way. You have to be willing to get in there, get your hands dirty, get in there, put in the work in order for any leader to respect you enough to even have a conversation with you beyond, hi, what business you're doing, look at this link, and then it stops there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and man, I'm just so passionate about it because people are looking for what it is that you have to offer. And the moment you make the mind shift switch to understand that the stuff that you know right now, if you've been in the industry, I don't care, a day, a week, a month, a year, there are things that you know right now that people will find so valuable and are looking for you to put that message out there. And that's all marketing is getting the right message and find the right person at the right time. And when that happens, okay, and you work from that understanding, you're going to be able to attract people that want to take action. All right. So again, what are these action steps? All right. Or I'm gonna give you some action steps, and then we'll go back and recap. Tim, how are we on time? You still with me there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just try to take myself out of the picture for a minute and let the focus be on you. Um, if we could, for the sake of their time, respect everybody's time, if we could try to maybe get it done in a 10-minute block at the most, that'd be perfect.
All right. All right. So I'm just gonna close this out sweet and simple. I'm gonna give you some basic action steps that you can start implementing here today. Here today. All right. That you can implement today and start getting some results behind. And then I'll go back and recap on the bullet points of what we just talked about that I think that you got to understand in order to maximize those action steps I'm about to give you. And we'll close this out. All right. Okay. So here's the action steps. 1, brand yourself. Put your stake in the ground. Don't say you're in this industry if you're not really in this industry. Don't say that you're a basketball player and you don't work on your basketball. Don't say you're a doctor and you don't study, medicine and surgeries. Don't say you're doing something that you're not doing. And then if you're going to do that in your business, you have to brand yourself. You have to put your stake in the ground. All right? That is action step number 1. How do you do that? You do it either through, you want to do it right now for free? Do it in your social media. All right? All right, stop being worried about who thinks what about you. Okay? Stop worrying about who's going to judge you. Stop worrying about, okay, I want these people to see me, but I don't want those people to see me. Okay? And when you do that, I'll tell you this, I was able to build a group of over 150 people without any friends or family that I had any prior associations with before I came online by doing this. All right? You stay consistent in your effort. You do it today, all right? And you take by taking massive action. You brand yourself by taking massive action, all right? When you do those things, you're going to start getting the attention of certain people. When you get the attention of those certain people, you want to build relationships with those people. You want to build a relationship with people that are producing the results that you are looking for, but they like what you are doing. All right, they see what you are working on. They see how you are growing, how you are building. All right, so whether it's getting on Facebook today, whether it's getting on Twitter, whether it's getting on IBO, whether it's going into groups within different, if it's health and nutrition, if it's how-to informational products, if it's whatever it is that you're doing, okay, you got to understand that niche, that industry, okay, and where the people are that are in that industry, and put your stake in the ground. All right, brand yourself, connect with those that respond to what you are doing. All right, engage with people that are producing the results that you are looking for. All right, those are action steps you can start implementing today and do them daily. Leaders operate in days. They don't operate in weeks and months. They operate in days. All right, so every day you need to be taking these action steps and connecting and sharing and commenting and liking and engaging with people that are producing those results. Because when you operate from that mindset, you're going to attract other people into it. All right. So again, let me take a drink of water here. I'm getting. Okay. So those are your action steps to get started out. All right. Begin by branding yourself. All right. Do the things that you're telling other people to do. All right. If you're telling other people to market every day, you make sure you're marketing every day. If you're telling people to talk to people every day, talk to people every day. If you tell people to follow up every day, you follow up every day. All right. Don't be here today, gone tomorrow, because you will never get to a leader. You will never attract any leaders into your circle. All right. So again, recapping where we started at, your mindset of understanding your industry. All right. Understand that there are skills that you have to develop. Understanding that you have to build relationships with people. And understand at the end of the day, like I said, individuals grow, teams explode. All right? Coach Spring, you still with me?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm actually writing down notes.
Yeah, yeah. So now, to close this thing out, all right, now you're like, okay, all right, well, you're saying you're getting these results, you're saying you're doing this and everything like that. All right, well, maybe you are new, okay? Maybe you are somebody that has been struggling. Maybe you are somebody that has been, trying to figure it out, trying to produce a result. Maybe, trying to, build that income from home. Trying to, get that money for those school books and those school supplies. Because I know school's going on right now. Maybe you are that person that's like, okay, well, I'm not a leader. I'm just getting started. I'm a newbie. All right. If that's your story, guess what? Our team right now is so dynamic that we have an amazing amount of content. We have so many leaders I could just name them off that I've been able to connect with, from a Tim Springer to a Chris Wright to a Sam Lee to an Elijah Brewer to a Tommy Rodriguez, to so many people that I'm telling you that have content and have experience that can help you become a leader now. That's good. By taking action, by implementing and doing the things that people that are producing results you're looking for are doing. All right. So you're like, okay, I'm new, I'm struggling. Okay, it makes sense what you're saying. All right. Maybe maybe your mindset's not there. Maybe you're not understanding. Maybe you just need somebody to believe in you. Maybe you just need somebody to connect with you. Maybe you just need somebody that you can relate to. Maybe you just look for that certain style of leader that's going to bring out the best in you. And I'm telling you, within our team, what we have going on right now, and the duplication that's happening, and the people that are stepping up, and the way we're coming together and connecting, I mean, you're literally one click, one click away from connecting with everything that is that you're looking for. All right, you're one click away from literally experiencing the things that you dreamt about, that you knew deep down that you had inside of you, that maybe you didn't see at certain points in your life, or maybe that you believe in something didn't work out the way you wanted to work out, so you lost some confidence, you lost some faith in yourself, you lost some faith in another person, or you lost some faith in another company or whatever. At the end of the day, if you've ever had that feeling deep down inside of you that you've been called for something greater than what you've been living, then it's time to just make that decision, take action, make that one click that's going to make that one change in that one moment for that one day that's going to produce the result that you're looking for. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited to be here. Coach Springer, Tim, this guy here, like I said, literally, he was my inspiration to even make the transition online. I'm gonna go ahead and I got to talk about you for a minute, Tim, and then I'll turn it back over to you. And people don't know this about, may not know this about my story. He was my inspiration to make the transition online. I saw this guy build an army offline of not knowing anybody to over thousands of kids, right, by working online, by building and branding yourself online. And he was like, Ray, you need to look online. I'm like, yeah, no, not right now. You need to look on. And just from what I was already doing within sports. And I'm seeing him literally grow an army, okay, called Spartan, consequently, right? Building an army of people that inspired me to make a transition, like, okay, this online thing is powerful. This online thing is real. There's really something behind this, because there's real people out there looking for what it is that you have to share, and they need you to make the decision to take action. And it starts with one click right now, connecting with Tim, connecting with myself, allowing us to help you get to your goals and your dreams, because when we help you, I'm telling you, it just enhances the team, because we can grow as much as we want, but we all like to explode. So come be a part of this team. And back to you, Tim, man. I'm excited.
Right, really appreciate it, man. I'm just glad you were so open about everything and sharing so much with us. I really, really appreciate that. Guys, Ray's right. Whether you're watching this live with us now or you're watching the replay, the truth is that we do have a team that is making a huge difference out here. But the thing that's really successful about our team, too, is not only do we have leaders that are using a simple system that is duplicatable and a system that gets results. And that's the bottom line, is because that's really what leaders do. And Ray just showed you part of his system. Now, obviously, we'd have to be on here for a few more minutes if we were going to go piece by piece by piece by piece. But here's the beautiful thing. The system we use is already packaged in a pretty little bowl for you, and all you have to do is open it up and work the system, and you kind of turn yourself into a leader, and you attract other leaders in that way and grow your organization. Whether you're with our team and helping to grow our team, that is, I'm telling you, the momentum is ridiculous right now. It's more than I could even imagine after being online for 5 years and just starting to implement this system has catapulted things times exponentially. I don't even know. I can't even put a number on it. But my point is this. So if you're watching this live, you're watching the replay, I'm about to put a link right now in this chat, and I really think you need to get on board. You need to look at it, see what we're doing, see that this is a duplicatable system, see that this is a system that's not only working for our team, but hundreds of other teams out there, whether it be just to share their message with a passion they have, which has been mine and Ray's mission from the beginning. Now, we do have an entrepreneurial mindset, so we would like to gain profit from as well. And there's people out there just flat out trying to build businesses, and they've been successful with the same system as well. So when I'm going to throw this link in here right now, I just put it there. Go ahead and lock arms with us. Our team is growing very strong with a group of leaders who are going to hold your hand. And I promise you, it's actually my personal link right there. I'm going to coach you. I'm going to flat out coach you up, no different than I coach players. And think about this. If you're trying something new, you're trying a new venture, you're not 100% sure if this is the right thing, but you like what you're hearing, wouldn't you want to lock arms with people who already know how to train others? Whether it be basketball, or whether it be business, or whether it be finding leaders. Me personally, why do you think I jumped on board when Ray said, hey, we got to do this? Number one, I trust Ray. Ray's been a leader to me and been a mentor to me since I started coaching. But I said, well, Ray knows how to train people, and he's got other leaders that know how to train people. And if they can teach me the system, and the system gets results, 1 + 1 = 2, what do I need to do? I need to jump on board. So that's what I'm going to ask you to do right now. I'm going to ask you to jump on board with this link, whether you're live with us right now or you're watching this on the replay. If you're watching this on the replay, obviously it'll be on YouTube. Just go down to the description box, and the link will be there as well. And we're ready to roll. We're already rolling. So actually what we want you to do is to jump on the bus with us, grab a seat, and let's go. We're going to go find more leaders. And I promise we'll find more leaders. We hope it's you, but if not, we're going to find more leaders. And you don't want to be the guy standing on the curb waiting for your bus when you see us rolling by. Just going to put that out there. So, Ray, again, thank you. I appreciate it, man. You've been a mentor to me, a leader to me, a great friend. And to be able to take the time to do this is just, it really means a lot to me. I want to thank everyone who came on here live. Everyone's going to watch the replay of this because this is special. Like I told you from the beginning, we're trying to build a business. I'm going to be transparent. We're trying to build organizations. We're trying to take care of our families. And that's part of the mission, but the mission too is to empower other lives, to leave a legacy on this earth that's going to impact generations. And we know we do that by leading people to the right places, and that link is the right place. So make sure you click on that link, and let's get this ball rolling. One more time, Ray, I appreciate you. And on behalf of Ray and myself and everyone on the Hangout, thank you so much for taking your time to do this. I pray that you got at least something out of this that'll take your day and take your mission to the next level. And especially if you click on that link, I can't wait to see you on the bus. So after that, take care and God bless.
All right.